Okay, we're recording. So I can't see Success Club points right now because the coach office isn't working, but we have 1, 2, 3, only 3 days left in the month. So you're not there yet. Let's get there. So plan of action, and I'm basically going to talk about like scheduling and a little bit of motivation tonight. So, and then we'll talk like questions, make sure you guys are all on track as far as like getting your boot camp started and everything. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right in because I feel as though we all got a little off this past week or so, and I totally I went live the other day in the group and I took full responsibility because I felt a little off track just because I was traveling and my work had me on the schedule for 6 days when I was only supposed to work 3 days a week. So it was a little crazy, and so I took full responsibility for not being like completely present. But I want to get right into like inviting and working your business and just doing it, being disciplined and doing it when we are crazy, when we are busy, when we don't feel like it. Because basically, we're never going to feel like it. Like, we talk about motivation all the time, and we talk about how motivation really like doesn't exist. We just have to do it. We just have to show up. We have to be disciplined. And the thing is, like, it's going to take us the same amount of energy to show up as it is to not show up to our business. We either do it or we don't. I'm going to mute you guys real quick. Figure out how to do that. Okay. So it's going to take the same amount of energy to procrastinate. And I know that I am like probably the biggest procrastinator. I've been like trying to do all my, research on procrastination, but like it literally takes the same amount of energy to not do it, to put it off, as it does to just get started and do it. So I have been listening to Mel Robbins literally just like constantly, and her biggest thing is the 5-second rule. Use it for everything in your life. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as soon as you feel like something pops into your head, an idea, something that you should take action on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get started. Send yourself a message if you need to about an idea, write on a sticky note, take some kind of action as soon as an idea hits. As soon as you say, oh, I should go do that right now, or oh, I should go work out, or oh, I should really send advice, or oh, I should really post. Take action immediately. Because once you get started, and I know you all know this, like once you get started and once you get into that flow zone, you'll get it done. You'll get whatever you're procrastinating done. You have to like tell yourself that you're excited. So if you're having this mentality and you're procrastinating something and you're just like putting it off, like there's obviously some kind of reason behind it. And for me, like I literally tell myself, like, I'm excited to talk to people today. I'm excited to meet someone new. I'm excited to like invite someone to this opportunity. Like I am, because the thing is, like with fear and excitement are really just the same thing. It's just what you tell your brain you're feeling. So if you tell yourself you're excited to go do these things, your body is literally going to respond to that and act upon it. So having that thought, taking action, 5-second rule, and I literally use affirmations before I get started on my invites. And I go through, I think I've shared them with you before, but I can always share them again. I have a whole list of affirmations that have to do with business and how I go into it mentally, like going in and inviting, because I know like some of you have reached out to me and just been like, you don't want to invite, or you're nervous to invite, and you just have to have that mentality behind it that like this has changed your life, and you know it's going to change. It has the opportunity to change somebody else's life, and you have to go under that mentality. Okay, next thing is scheduling. If you literally don't have your planner, if your workout, if your invites, if your daily vitals are not in your planner, if they're not scheduled, that shit's not going to happen, because you're going to say, I'm going to get it done later. I'm going to get it done later. Like, I'll do it here. I'll do it there. But if that shit is not scheduled into your fucking planner and into your day, like, it's not going to get done. And that's literally me. Like, when I'm on the go, if I don't have a schedule, if it's not written down, like, I already know, like, that it's not going to get done because I didn't plan to do it. It's the same as our workout. That's this whole thing. Like, our business journey, our mental journey is the same thing as our physical journey. We are showing up. We schedule our workouts. We know when we're going to do our workouts. Like, this is really bright. But we know when we're going to do our workouts. We have to schedule that into our day because most of us work. Like, we have crazy schedules. Like, we have to know when we're going to do our workout. So if we're scheduling our workout and we know we're going to get it done, that's the same thing as scheduling our business time, scheduling our PD time, when we're going to listen to whatever, when we're going to read. That has to be the same thing. It has to be scheduled in order to get it done. Okay. So I think the other biggest thing is, like, we say, okay, I'm going to go a little bit back and forth, but we're really good. We're a team that has these incredible visions. And I love that about us because we are super big dreamers and we know that it's going to happen. We know that we're going to make all of our dreams happen. So we're going to move, we're going to travel, we're going to start whatever we want to start. We're going to make our dreams happen. We know it's going to happen. But honestly, we stink. At least I do, and I see it with you guys too. Like, we're dreaming so big that we almost, like, forget to just focus on the 24 hours that we have right now. We forget to stay in this moment and do the small things. And those small things are what's going to get us there. So we're dreaming so big. We have these awesome visions, and we know that it's inevitable that we're going to make it happen, but we don't focus on what we need to do just right now, like in this moment. So what are you actually working toward this week? Write that in your planner too. What do you want to achieve this week? Okay, now what do you have to do today? What do you have to do in the next hour in order to get yourself to that goal this week? Because we're thinking, like, okay, it's awesome to have those big goals and that vision because that's what's going to get you up every day. But if you don't know what you have to do just today in order to get you there, you're never going to get there because you're not going to show up for yourself and do those things. Okay. All right. So going back to scheduling a little bit, like, if you hate inviting, do it first thing in the morning. Literally eat that frog. I don't know if you guys, any of you have read that yet, but Melanie's face. Literally, it just means get the thing that you don't want to do most, get it done. First thing in the morning. Don't put it off all fucking day because then it's just going to be worse and you're going to be thinking about how you have to do it and then you're going to find other ways to procrastinate it. So if you hate inviting, literally wake up in the morning, get your phone out, and frickin' send 10 invites. I posted the other day, Mel, you commented on it, just like, we call them donuts. Carl Deichler, I think, came up with that. But literally just like 5 donut invites in the morning, which means you're just getting started with invites, throwing them out there. Like, it doesn't even have to be like to somebody you know, but just getting them out there so that you're getting some done and you're getting yourself in that mode of like getting it done. I mean, that's the same as your workouts. Like I was saying before, it's the same as your health journey. If you hate working out, don't freaking put it off until 10 o'clock at night. Like, get that shit done in the morning so you don't have to worry about it all day. And that too, as far as like inviting and stuff, if you're not like scheduling your business time, all you're going to think about all day is your business, like how you should be doing it. And I know I get into that all the time when I'm like out doing stuff, or I go to visit a friend, or I'm traveling, or I'm like thinking in my head, like, oh my God, I could be working my business right now. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. But we can't be like that, because that's literally just going to drive us insane. We have to like schedule that time and actually show up to that time and get it done, so that we know in the off time we can actually enjoy ourselves and not have to be like thinking 24/7 that we should be doing something else. Okay, so I talked about your weekly, like what do you actually want to accomplish in the week? And then what do you have to do during the day? So every night, I just came up with this cute little Canva thing that I'm going to post, and maybe we'll take days posting it. It's literally just a nightly evaluation. Like, did you do something today in order to move you forward in your business, in your health journey, in everything? Like, did you show up and do something today to move you forward? So this is literally like your vitals. Did you show up and invite? Did you be proof of the product? Did you recognize someone? Did you read your personal development? Like I said, like we're so good at just dreaming so big, but then we don't show up and do the things daily that we know are going to get us there. Okay, but going off from that, I think we are all the queens of beating ourselves up for things that we don't get done. And we cannot do that, because if we do that, that's literally going to lead us into more procrastination, more not getting the stuff done, and just being like feeling constantly defeated and upset with ourselves because we're just beating ourselves up. So every night, even if you only, okay, your goal was 20 invites for the day, but you only got 5 in, be fucking proud that you got 5 done. Like, it's awesome. You did something. Those small little things are going to add up. But if you like get so overwhelmed and so disappointed in yourself for not doing like the huge goal that you set for yourself, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep like beating yourself up and not being happy with where you're at. So be proud of yourself for whatever you did today, and then do better tomorrow. And that's all you have to think about. And I feel like that's like my life motto, is just like be better than you were yesterday. And I know Autumn says it literally all the time, but it's so true. Just show up today, be proud of yourself for what you did today, and be fucking better tomorrow. So before you go to bed at night, literally pick 3 things. That's it. 3 things of what you want to get done tomorrow, and set your intention. What do you want to feel like at the end of the next day? What do you want to accomplish? What is that feeling you want to have when you wake up and you go throughout that day? Set your intention the night before, because when you do that, before you go to sleep at night, you already said to yourself, okay, like, did I do something to move myself forward? Did I show up for myself? Did I show up for my business? Did I show up for those people looking up to me? Okay, now what do I want to do tomorrow? How do I want to improve tomorrow? Every single day, this has to be like, get your shit done and then evaluate yourself. And did you do it? And how can you be better tomorrow? Because honestly, guys, like, the biggest thing is when you do the things you say you're going to do, you feel better about yourself. And it comes down to all of that. In your health journey, in your business, when you show up and do the things you say you're going to do, you feel amazing. You feel on top of the world. You feel unstoppable. And then you keep doing it. And that's what keeps you doing. That's what keeps you going. Like, but if you say you're going to send invites today and then you don't, you like go to bed at night and you're like, damn, I honestly like feel kind of shitty. And then that leaks into your posts, that leaks into how you're doing with your health journey. It seeps into everything. So you have to set those intentions, show up for yourself, and realize that when you do those things, you're going to feel on top of the world and you're going to feel awesome about yourself. And consistency creates confidence. The more you're going to do something, the more confident you're going to get at it, the easier it's going to be, and you're just going to be disciplined. And then you don't have to like think about motivation or any of that. Like, you're never going to feel like it. You just have to do it. And once you get into a disciplined routine of setting that intention the night before, making sure you are doing your vitals and showing up and doing it and feeling awesome about yourself, it's just going to create that discipline, because all of that consistency, even if you're not like hitting that huge goal that you set for yourself, it's going to create confidence because you did something. So that was basically all I had. It's my little motivation. So I want to unmute you guys and chat. Didn't unmute Sam. But did that help? Because I feel like we've been in a little bit of like I don't know, like crazy spot of us all being crazy busy and like not coming together as a team and like just, like doing the things we need to do. Yes, Sam said yes. Okay, so when are you guys starting your boot camps or challenge groups or whatever? Do you have them planned?
I started 21 Day Fix Extreme today, but I didn't really boost it, so I don't know if I want to like.
Yeah,
or what?
Yeah, I didn't have any like challengers starting my program or like a new program today with me, so that's why I just went live in my stories, and I planned with Liv, and we're gonna start another one the week before Summit, June 11th. So that I can just like go crazy ham inviting, hit Success Club before Summit, like get Success Club 10 before Summit, so that like it's done and I don't have to like worry while we're there. So like if you kind of flopped on this, on like getting people into this one, plan the next one, start freaking inviting to it, and just like boost it like crazy.
Yeah.
So
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is like so I know like you're supposed to give a like start date and then a cutoff date for people to sign up. How soon do you cut that off? Is it like 2 weeks before?
It's kind of up to you. I was on a call with Haley Christian the other day, and she actually like allows people to jump in, or like, okay, this is how she does it. She promotes like 2 weeks in advance. She says that she closes enrollment, I think the Friday before the group actually starts. And then she kind of says, okay, like she starts her group on that Monday, whatever it is, and then is like, okay, I'm gonna open up just a couple more spaces for you guys who like are procrastinators like me or whatever, and lets people join that first week, like 4 days into it, and then doesn't accept any, or 3 days into it or something like that, and then doesn't accept anyone else. So it's kind of like, it's up to you. Obviously, you're gonna be inviting all month long, but it's like kind of just what you're inviting to. I really like to cut it off, like cut my enrollment off or whatever, at least a few, like 4 or 5 days in advance, because it takes a week for people to get their stuff. So they can obviously get started with the workouts right away, but they're not going to have everything to get started with the program until like a week after they order.
Yeah.
So ideally, like getting them to order a week in advance, like before your group starts, is best.
Okay.
Did that make sense? I'm sorry. I was kind of all over the place.
No, it made sense.
It just depends on like how you want to do it. You can try it a couple different ways. As a new coach, like obviously you're gonna accept people, like you're gonna put people in a group whenever they sign up. But it's just like whether they start on the same day as you or whatnot.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Do you actually ever utilize like wait lists with people? Not that I've had like that many people yet, but just for future.
I haven't had to, but I think like once I get to that point, yeah, I definitely will, because I think it's better for them to like wait a week and then get started like with everyone. And yeah, so I would definitely do that. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's not on the topic, but so if someone wanted to do a free trial, is that just like a week free trial, or how does that work?
It's 14 days. So they get 2 weeks. And then we'll charge their credit card $40, I think. So just like make sure you let them know.
Can you do share a card for that, or is it just a link?
No, it's just a link, which is kind of like, I talked to Ashley about this the other day. It's kind of annoying that they don't have that for it, and it's kind of a.
No, I think you can do it.
You can?
Because I've done it by accident, the only reason I know. Or no, I think it's a free membership, not the 14-day trial. So I don't know if that like, makes a difference.
Yeah, I don't know. The only way I know how to do it is like to literally go to like use your like the Coach Link generator and use the Beachbody on Demand thing, and then just like tell them how to get to the free trial.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in ShareCart before. It would like I had somebody that wanted to change like the flavor of the performance, so I went in and like you have to delete one challenge pack to add the other one, and it like automatically does like a free membership or whatever. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. So that pops up before you add on another challenge pack. It's the only thing that I've noticed, but I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm not sure if that's the same thing, because I didn't think that there was a way to do it, but maybe there is. I just haven't figured it out yet. See, who are you doing your group with?
Myself.
Okay. Cool. Bree,
I don't know if I'll like actually have a group because people aren't they're being stupid, but whatever. I'm just gonna act like I am, and then we'll just
you could do a free group, run a free group, and get everybody set up with a free trial.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe you and Bree could do one together.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? No.
Can I just like say that my dad is outside mowing right now and it's like pitch black outside, and I just heard the mower start and I was like,
oh my God. Well, it's probably cool now. It was so freaking hot today.
I'm so concerned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think our biggest thing is like making sure, so like starting big. Okay, we all have these awesome visions, these awesome dreams, and then breaking it down. Okay, what does our month look like? When are we going to run our challenge groups? When are we going to, if you're running a free group, when are you going to do that? And then like breaking it down. Okay, so now you know when you're going to run it. When are you going to invite? How much are you going to invite to it? How heavily are you going to invite to it so that you get people in there when you want them in there? And then, like I said, breaking that down daily. Okay, what do I need to do today? And did I do it? Did I show up? Did I set my intention for the next day? Hopefully that's helpful. Did you guys feel like you've been a little off this past week?
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a couple weeks for me.
Yeah. I was just ready. Okay, little tidbit here is Sam, absolutely. Yeah. I feel like summer like immediately hit, and then everything is just like crazy. Like warm weather just like makes us go faster or something. Damn it, what was I just gonna say? Oh, little tidbit as far as like your boot camps or your challenge groups or whatever, name them after literally what you want, like what you want your goal to be or what you actually want to focus on. That's what Haley Christian does, and it's literally like I feel like that's one of the reasons she's so successful, because like for example, she's done the jeans project where she literally had people pick out a pair of jeans at the beginning that they wanted to fit into by the end of it, and like that's what it was named. That was the goal of the group. She's done like progress, not perfection. So just like having something like kind of catchy, but like is also the whole theme of the group makes it so much easier to post about it, makes it so much easier to like invite people to, and actually like running it, like posting in there and like showing up. So for this one, for me, I just said to Liv, I was like, I want to eat ice cream. Like, it's summertime. Like, I want to eat all the ice cream. I'm not going to eat all the ice cream, but, like, I don't want to feel guilty or, like, I have to be super restrictive right now. And we're going to be enjoying ourselves at Summit. So, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm being this perfect person when obviously, like, it's summertime. People are enjoying themselves. They're having cookouts. Like, it's just the reality of life. So I was like, all right, Sundays and six packs it is. So we're learning moderation, we're learning balance, and we're learning to fucking enjoy your ice cream. It's going to be so much easier to post about because all I want to talk about is vegan ice cream these days. So, did you have a name for yours, Mel? Yeah?
Not yet.
Are you running one with Allie?
Yeah, kind of. She's getting people to sign up with like the just the on demand right now.
Okay.
I think she hasn't gotten a lot into posting and stuff. So
yeah. How are you guys feeling about, okay, I know Ashley did the call on, it was supposed to be more about posting, but it was like, you know how she is, she's mindset, everything. So, are you guys feeling okay about posting, or are you still struggling? Because this is literally like, if you're not posting, your invites aren't going to make any sense. Like, when you invite, like, the first thing people do is go check out your profile. So, like, it's obviously, like, super important. So, like, are you feeling okay about it? Like, is there something that I can help with, give advice on? Any of you guys?
I always suck with posting.
What?
I always suck with posting.
Suck at it? Is that what you said?
No, well, just like, it's really just having the pictures. Once I have pictures, then I can post. But it's just having pictures.
Remember that done is better than perfect. And you can literally, okay, the thing is, like, take one day, go take 5 bajillion pictures. I literally have in my favorites just a million pictures saved that, because the thing is, like, people will watch your stories, but it's not like they're going to go analyze whether you're wearing the same headband or the same outfit. Like, they don't give a shit. They just want to see a nice picture, and when they see a nice picture, they're going to read your shit. And not all the same people that are seeing your stories are going to see your posts. But if you're not, yes, I feel it. I think your posts are amazing, Sam. If you need some help posting, go check out Sam's posts. You're very raw. You're very, like, just sharing your journey, and that's what it's about. And that's something that, like, okay, one of the biggest things I have been focusing on this week is just, like, not filtering, like, okay, not filtering the pictures, I mean, but, like, not filtering myself, because I felt like for a couple months I was just, like, over analyzing everything and just trying to, like, I was seeing all of these other coaches and just being like, well, I'm not them. But that's literally why people are attracted to me, because I'm not them. Like, I'm my own person, and when I'm me, like, when I'm super raw and when I'm just sharing my journey and putting it out there that I can help other people too, like, that's when people come to me. That's when people, like, are most open. And so, I mean, everybody has different opinions on it. Ashley is more like, okay, like, you have, like, your 3 or 4 things that make you stick to that. Haley Christian is like, she very much is an invite with every post. So, okay, I'm going to give you a couple of people to go follow. So if you are not following Emily Kershore, you should be. She has a coach named Megan. Megan Ramsey. I love her posts.
Can you like just type their handles?
Yep. But also, guys, pay attention to like people you just like following on Instagram. Like, how do they share what they're about? The thing is, like, what we do, marketing, honestly, like, at the end of the day, we are marketers. Like, we're selling ourselves. We have to have our solid, like, 5 stories that we retell every post. Like, basically, our job is to, people want to know you. Like, when they come to your profile and like when they show up on your page or whatever, like they should be able to figure out who you are and what your story is, because the most successful people, the coaches at the top, like I could instantly tell you what Haley Christian's like life was. She was a waitress, she was a hairdresser, she took Adderall all the time, like she worked 19-hour days, and that's why she wanted to build this business. So people should know your story. Like, what is your story, and what are the like 5 little mini stories that you tell in order to like get that out there, and just keep telling them over and over, because honestly, marketing is boring. Like, it's nothing too exciting, but it's really just telling your story in kind of a new way with a new picture every time. So I freaking love Ayesha Curry. I'm obsessed with Ayesha Curry and the Curry family. So look at other people on Instagram that you like following and look at how they're posting. Look at how they're sharing their story. You're not also, Amber Lanier is like literally just like me. So if you need to take a whole day to just, not even a whole day, but just like an hour or two to just write out what your story is, and then if you have your whole story written, you can just pick out little pieces of it and share it. And it makes it so much easier. So, okay, for me, like my anxiety was the reason I got started. I completely lost myself when I got to college. My anxiety, literally, I was in the doctor's office all the time, and it was for stomach issues. And then last year, it was literally back problems constantly. So it's just like those are my things that I always go back to, was like my anxiety. And I know Amy Silverman has like a different view on things. She's like, if you post about anxiety, like that's all you're gonna attract. But what? But like that's your story. Whatever your story is, you just have to get really good at retelling it all the time. So I think if you're struggling, Mel, like literally just taking an hour and just writing it out, and then picking pieces of it so that you have a picture. You just take a little piece of it, share something you learned with your personal development, anything like that. All right, we have like 1 minute left. Ooh, let's take a picture. I get my. Sam, do you want to turn your thing on, or can't you? Yeah, she said. Okay. C, do you want to take a picture, and then I'll take one with my phone?
Yeah. Okay. Ow. I'm back for a shower. You ready? Oh, I'll wait for Sam.